Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Yeah, Boog, when you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league, so if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
Escobar leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch. 7 o'clock.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And next up for the Royals, number 23. In there for strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Lorenzo Cain steps in for the Royals. Good contact guy, good defender. Into center. Drops into the glove, and that is a big first out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Eric Hoff steps in for the Royals. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch.
Yeah.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings through that one for strike two.
2 strikes.
One and two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the righty deals. Got him! That's the second out. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Billy Butler. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him looking. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Philadelphia. And on the mound now, James Shields. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
That just misses, and it's 2-1. And that's outside. The 3-1. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Rip towards third. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul. Here's a 1-1. That's a strike. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
1 down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, number 10. On the ground to third. Angels retired 1-2-3. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Alex Gordon. And the right-hander back to work. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him. And that's the first out.
Batting seventh. The catcher,
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Misses inside. And it's 1-2. The wind and the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. No score here in the second. And that one is inside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Now here is number 14. This is again 5 in a row. And he deals. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And to the plate for Kansas City, number 8. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On a strike. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Escobar to bat next. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. 2 on, 1 out. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Escobar steps in for the Royals. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that's in there for strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a ball popped up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So 2 down now, and here is number 23. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Check swing, but he went too far. And 1-1. Righty delivers on the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. Here's Harper now.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Nick Castellano will hit next. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground. Throws to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 28.
Here's the rookie third baseman, number 28. First pitch just misses. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Angels go quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Lorenzo Cain. And a pitch. Cain, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Out towards left center. One up, one down.
The first baseman, number 35.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Eric Haw struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Just missed.
1-1.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Got him swinging. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Butler swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Oh and 2 now. And ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the air on the infield. Rings it in, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 5. And the pitch. Bunting for a hit. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Well, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Segura. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. And it drops in. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Oh and 2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Escobar makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 12.
And here is number 12. First time up, he grounded to third.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And that one wrapped foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Dean Hoskins, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Angels strand a couple, still no score. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Wheeler back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. Rips that one center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Next to hit, number 14. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. And the righty deals. Misses outside, and that's ball 2. At the belt and fires.
Hey!
Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Run scores easily, and the Royals strike first. It's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
So up now for Kansas City, number 8. He reached on a walk his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batter, number 2.
And next up for the Royals, Escobar. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fought off foul.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy number 10.
Number 10.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled the swing. Here's the 0-2. In the air to left center, Kane. He ranges to his right and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Harper at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. The pitch. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellano.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellano. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Looked like it was a little bit up. Next pitch inside. Now 2-0. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Next offering way upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swings and misses. And it's a full count. The pitch. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Angels held in check, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. Leading off, number 23.
The right fielder, number 23.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. The pitch. On the ground to the left. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Lorenzo Cain steps in for the Royals. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Check swing, no appeal.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
The 1-0. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Hawk. Up and in, 1-0. First and second here, no outs. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next pitch is outside. And they're all loaded up.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So now here's the DH, Billy Butler. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. One run's in. Here's the throw. The run comes in from second. 3-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Alex Gordon steps in for the Royals. In there for strike one. Here comes a pitch. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Brad Hand, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Dominguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Double steal. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, and he's out. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Perez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Squirts away a little bit. And the runner stays where he is. .3-0 down. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
First and second, 2 down. Number 14 steps in for the Royals.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. On the corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits. 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, down the third baseman, number 28.
The third baseman, number 28.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. In there at the knees.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-1 down. And a foul ball left side.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Righty delivers. And delivers outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 1 away. Number 5, the next to hit for the Angels. First time up, he reached on a bunt single.
Ball.
And takes low for ball one.
Count 1-0.
They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. That's to third. Zips it across. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So in now for the Angels, Segura. 1 for 1 with a single so far. It's softly on the ground left side. That's out number 3. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 8. Wheeler back to work. That's in there. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 75. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Here comes the 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Wheeler, done for the night, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dominguez. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Escobar steps in for the Royals. First offering, and it just misses. Dominguez, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And the 1-0. And misses inside. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Runner at first with no outs here. To third, might be 2. Over to second for 1. How about that double play?
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Number 23, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Swing, and a ball popped up. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
The center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Check swing of the first pitch. Looked down to third. Didn't go. The 1-0. And that one off the outside edge. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. Kicks and deals. That catches the corner. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Nope. Ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dean Hoskins.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Angels nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Lorenzo Cain. And the pitch. Up the middle. No throw. He's safe at first.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Man at first, Eric Hoff steps in for the Royals. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second, and he's out.
2 unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight, so I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs. So they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
Next pitch inside, and now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That's down and in. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. The The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Wow.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Number 28 in position, and that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the catcher, number 10. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Danny Duffy, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Davis getting cranked up as well. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Harper stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Nick Castellano digs in now. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that one ripped to left. Gordon makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 28.
And next for L.A., number 28. In the air, left field, down the line. Gordon makes the grab on the run. Angels strand one, still down 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 75.
Number 75.
Now here is Alex Gordon.
The left fielder, Alex Gordon.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
In there, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Nelson appears to be getting loose. And downstairs. Misses off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. And the righty deals. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So digging in, number 14.
Number 14.
First pitch, and he just misses. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, went around, and the count is 1-1. Kicks and fires. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That's inside. That to right. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 8.
And next up for the Royals, number 8. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Gonna count 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Started after it, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here in Philadelphia,
And
bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, number 5.
Number 5.
The wind of the pitch. That misses off the outside edge. And that one clips the corner.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And next for the Angels, Segura. And he takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. 1-1. In the air, foul off first. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit for the Angels. That one missed.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering upstairs.
Oh, he's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive. He's been really good in this one.
And it's fouled away. The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Number 12, the next to hit, takes outside.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Checks over to first, back safely. Left-hand batter waits, and that one fouled off. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. 2 outs. There's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits.
We got a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Number 14 settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Angels leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Escobar. The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Number 23, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next pitch is inside, and that is ball 1. Popped up, puts the squeeze on it, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
So 2 down now, and here is Lorenzo Cain. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. And now 2-1. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
They turned things over to the southpaw, Brad Hand.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Eric Hawk. In there for strike 1. chopped up. Segura under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Last chance for the home team. Now it's going to be Dean Hoskins.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
And there's the strike. Next offering is downstairs. And a pitch. And that one in the air center field. And it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
The batter, number 10.
Now the catcher up to hit, number 10. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-1. Just missed. The 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. First offering misses the mark. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-1. And that one missing low. And another ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Angels down to their final out. Nick Castellano, the next to hit for the Angels. There's a strike. And the 0-1. And now one strike away. is just one strike away.
Nope.
And that just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next pitch off the plate. 2-2. Just one strike away. Just misses with that one.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.